Hello, Liberators. Just following up with a request. I guess this really stemmed, well, I guess the discovery really was just when I was making stuff. You start off with a single look and, you throw out another shape and everything sort of jumbles up and, you kind of go, well, I wonder how I could fade from that to that internally, make a clip a little longer. So I'll just keep it as simple as that. I if you really want to expand it, I like not leaving the clip editor. We only have so much energy in the day, and going from like a creative state to a technical state, and as subtle as just starting a new clip, that's energy. So if you can do it all in one clip, it might make a little more headway. The idea is really simple. I just think there's some information that you should maybe internalize in the near future, or at least have a good cheat sheet on hand to triangulate some things here. I mean, basically the duration, this is effectively how long you want your little clip or your scene to play, or the stage of your clip to play. But remember, this is in bars, and delay counts in beats. It offers obviously more precision, but how long is 38 beats in time and how many bars, so just figure that information out. But for the sake of this exercise, let's keep it really simple. So what I've done, I figured, 8 bars, we'll just cycle through 4 clips, 8 bars each. And if you want to respect that sort of interval, so they're just fade in, fade out, and get their little moment, then you would set the delay time appropriately. But obviously the opening layer, you really don't want any delay, so then obviously just move it forward. Copy your brightness clip if you haven't figured it out. Disable hue, disable saturation, and now the only thing that's going to be useful to you here should be your brightness. And once you copy those brightnesses, put it on the very end. Now, if we're just going to use the triangle wave to do this, the nice thing about triangle is it goes on and off. And so if you reshift your clamp from this, you can create more of a fade time. Obviously, you're gonna have to season this to taste here for how much time you want in. It's obviously start correlating. Well, if this is 32 beats or whatever, that's a you thing to figure out. And then lastly, I just set up intervals. 32 delay, beat delay 64, do the math, 96, okay. So it should effectively cycle 4 loops, fade in, fade out, nothing else. If you wanted the clip to continue on playing, I would suggest you delete this and grab one of these. Do this, put that on the tail, and then it will rise in, but it won't fade out at the very end. So, sorry, I'm doing this wrong. Anyways, you kind of get the gist. So I'm going to exit here. Do that. This is kind of the results. Ooh, maybe turn it on. That's basically it. Obviously, using my new absolute favorite feature in the world is save a copy. Now with this, it's probably this again, like I said, it couldn't trip you up. You can save a copy, and now you can rechange the times here. Let's say obviously it was kind of slow fading and you want to go back. shorten this to 4, but you do have to take into consideration your delay time. So obviously once you dial that back, 16, probably 32, 48, you do that, just make some subtle changes, make some, when you're done, save a copy, do it again, and you've got a bank of some pretty smoking clips. Anyways, I hope this helps. Take care. Cheers.